Hello my lovely, so great to have you here. Today I really wanted to do a little bit of a challenge as always for myself. So recently I got asked about a look I was wearing which was very bright, and the comment was, how do you make so many colours look absolutely perfectly normal? And at first I didn't know how to answer because I didn't quite understand what that meant, but then I realised that it's because I guess a lot of people, when they go to put on bright colours, they just don't feel the confidence, or they don't think that it would look subdued enough for everyday life, or perhaps they're fearful of how to match the other parts of their outfits or something like that, I guess. So I often admire when other women do the same thing, but it never occurred to me that I was doing it. So on the back of that, today I'm going to challenge myself to mix a pink, a purple and a green. Probably going to use earthy tones just because I am wearing sort of darker colours, and see how we can combine those very disparate colours and get a beautiful look out of it. I really want to use the green as my crease colour, or as the most noticeable colour to the eyeline, and it's the one thing I don't have in my tickle, I don't have in my jumper, and I'm wearing a black skirt so I don't have on, but I just feel like it would just work as a really cool contrasting colour. I think also maybe if you went ready for something like green, a really beautiful brown would also work really lovely and still be a statement. So the green I've picked is this sort of bottle green, and I'm really excited that I'm able to use a green that's still dark and still vibrant, but not go for an olive green, which is almost a neutral, isn't it? So let's see how this looks. I do love a cat eye, so I've been using a fluffy angled brush like this just to be very precise, and I'm going to blend it out now with the next colour. I'm going to use this beautiful coral pink, peachy kind of colour to blend out that crease into the brow. Okay, so taking a small fluffy brush like this, I'm going to introduce the purple. I'm going to probably start with the outer corner with a very dark, moody purple. This is a bit like an aubergine type of colour. It's definitely very much purple, can't be confused for anything else. I'm just going to apply it right under the green at the outer V. I only wet the brush because it was taking a little bit too much effort to build up the colour. I know these eyeshadows would eventually build up, but just wetting the brush makes it so much faster, and it actually reduced all that fallout I was getting at the beginning with this dark tone. Pretty happy so far with how that's going, and you can still very much see that there's a green above and a purple below, but look how effortlessly that's blended out, and that just takes a little bit of extra time and a bit of sort of circular motions until it does shade into each other. Just think of it like shading a pencil over another colour pencil, and until the colours kind of combine. That's kind of what's happening here on the lid. Okay, now we're going to go for a bit of a pinky purple, I think, maybe like a magenta or something, and I'm going to use this flat but very dense thick brush to apply that just into the almost corner, but mostly the middle. So this is the look so far, and as always I'm going to make the inner corners nice and bright because I just love that really beautiful intense inner corner look, but I will probably go for a pinkier shade, or maybe a green shade of inner corner. Let's just see what I can find. I found this beautiful pistachio colour, which I think will look really cute with all of the colours we've been using today. So I'm just going to put it right in the inner corner just to brighten it up a little. Amazing. Kind of almost looks gold when mixed with the pink. Very, very nice. Looking so pretty so far. I'm going to tie it all together by doing a green under lash line, using the exact same beautiful green that we used at the top there in the crease. So that's the under eye done as well. The green just really brings it all together. It gives that complete shape, and it does actually bring out the green on top. I think it's more visible now than what it was before we did the under eye shape. So next we have to do lashes for these bright looks. I think that lashes and liner really do complete any look and make any of these color experiments okay. I also think that the green happens to be just a color that I particularly like and wear well. I think that if you're doing this at home, wear a color that you're confident in. Maybe use the purple as your crease color and do a different outer corner. For example, you can do purple and navy. They go really well together and it's still a statement. And then you can bleed it out into a coral or into a pink or an orange or a gold, or even you can even go even more subdued into like a fawn color, or just a lighter version of the purple that you used, something like that, because you're still making that same statement, you're still giving that same look, but perhaps it's an easier place to start in terms of matching colors. So to start off the liner, I've just done a black line, I've just dotted it in almost, and I've just started with that green line that I drew earlier and made it come across, and then now all I need to do is fill it in. So going along the lash line until the green starts again, and just filling it in. Being very careful not to go over the green too much. Just matching it all up. And this is what I mean by liner and lashes making all the difference there. I'm going to use a plum colour on just a little bit on my lips. I've already put a nude down as a base, and I'll just line and fill a little bit with the plum just to bring it all back to life. Okay, this colour is called Frosted Grape. It's not too intense, it's not too solid of a colour, it's quite translucent, so I think it'll go really well with this look. It won't take it over too much, but it'll just give a little bit of dimension back to the lips, because I feel like it's all eyes right now and there's just nothing going on underneath, okay? Alright, so that is the completed look, but I do have a bit of an afterthought because I do this. I've got this gorgeous vibrant liquid colour. It's kind of a glitter, very fine glitter between a mauve, a lavender and a pink, and I just think it'll just go beautifully with this look. So what I'm going to do is just use it very, very sparingly, just underneath this black line where the black and the green merge, just to give it a little bit more light and bright kind of feature. I do love this look, but I just feel like it could be more. It could be just given a bit more depth. Let's see if that's going to work out for me. Alright guys, I don't know if you can really tell on this camera, but I do definitely appreciate a little bit of sparkle just at the very end. It's not a very bright colour, it's just a lavender tone with a bit of a pink kind of shine to it, and it just makes this little area here a little bit neater than what it was before. I love the green, but I would have had to probably smoke it out or do something with it just to make it a little bit more refined in that end bit of the tail, and that beautiful lavender line just cleaned it all up for me. Alright guys, I really do hope you're trying these looks out at home or some version of. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, or just tell me what you think. I'm really enjoying wearing all these beautiful darker colours. It is winter here, so it's just an excuse to brighten up a dark look, but still kind of not go too summery in the middle of this really cold July. And yeah, so I really do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I'm so happy that you came along on this journey with me today. And if you can come back again, please hit subscribe and like, and see what Instagram posts there are as well. And I really just hope to see you here again. Have an amazing day.